So what I'm hearing is Sam gets you paid and Sam gets you laid. You don't have to answer that, but I want to ask you this. With that, there you go. Just laugh. Just laugh off camera. Don't say anything. Don't implicate yourself.
I forgot to ask. With when we were talking about Samuel L. Jackson, you had mentioned something else in that interview that I really wanted to know is true, and I wish you didn't elaborate on it as I wish you would have liked to. In that, is it true that he has a clause in his contract for every time he says "motherfucker" getting paid a certain amount of money?
That's what he told me.
Sounds like Tarantino.
He told me, he said, okay, I have, when he does his contract, he has a certain amount of motherfuckers in it. And if they go over, it's like $1 million a pop or whatever.
Wow. You feel me, motherfucker?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, Sammy's the only actor that said it and survived. I was, we're on Rules of Engagement. It's funny. I was doing a stunt at the same time I was taking by. I'm like, Sam, you can't do that. You got to do that. And he looked at me and goes, motherfucker, if you had many zeros in front of the decimal point as I got, you do whatever the fuck you want. And I went to yell at him and I went, damn, that's a good point. He got a lot of zeros in front of the decimal point.
There's a lot of zeros on these checks.
A lot of zeros. I was like, yeah, all right. But he made me a lot of money. He used to get his security guys, the guy from America, two of the guys from America, and we used to race to take apart and put, taking apart and putting the weapons back together. And he'd get so mad. He'd put like, okay, I'll get $200, and then he gets it. I'd just tear them all up, smoke them. God, he'd get so mad. And the funny thing is, I was training Colin Farrell because I double Colin on Alexander. I did all the horse stunts, but I also Oliver had me teach him how to ride horses and stuff. And it's right when SWAT was coming out. And I hadn't seen Samuel in like 7 years. And so Colin's like, hey man, come down to my premiere SWAT, whatever. So, I went down there, and at the time I was with a girl that was like thought Samuel Jackson was the greatest thing. But she didn't really know I was like, oh yeah, you're in the film business kind of thing. I'm like, yeah, I know Sammy. I know, of course she met Colin, so she knew I knew Colin. But of course I wore a cowboy hat, just so everybody stares at me. And literally after the show, we're sitting out, and because she wanted to meet Samuel, and I was sitting in the corner, and of course, the entourage is everybody's around, and the press, and we're outside, and I'm like, look, let's just go, because this ain't gonna happen, And everybody's like, because I got a cowboy hat on, nobody thinks I'm worth anything. So she was like really disappointed, but we started to walk away, and for some reason, I looked over and I caught the eye with Samuel, and I hadn't seen him in like 7 years, and he literally stopped part of the Red Sea, came over, picked me up, and is like, what the fuck? And it was just so awesome to know that he still had that in his head, and that he was, and she, of course, was like, oh my God, and of course, then he was asking me how, how's training of Colin going, and all that stuff. So it was really cool after 7 years that he still ask me all those questions.
So what I'm hearing is Sam gets you paid and Sam gets you laid. You don't have to answer that, but I want to ask you this. With that, there you go. Just laugh. Just laugh off camera. Don't say anything. Don't implicate yourself.